Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC, or Diagnostic Trouble Code P0112, indicates a low voltage condition in the intake air temperature IAT sensor 1 circuit. This issue can occur in Honda Civics manufactured between 2016 and 2021. The IAT sensor is critical for monitoring the temperature of the intake air as it enters the engine, ensuring that the engine control unit, ECU, can adjust the air-fuel mixture for optimal combustion. The sensor is typically located in the intake manifold or near the mass airflow (MAF) sensor. A low voltage reading from this sensor can lead to poor engine performance, increased emissions, and diminished fuel efficiency. To resolve this issue, a systematic troubleshooting approach is needed to identify the underlying problem accurately. The intake air temperature IAT sensor plays a vital role in an engine's performance by providing critical data about the air temperature entering the engine to the engine control module (ECM). This information is necessary for the ECU to calculate the correct air-fuel mixture required for combustion. Typically found in or near the intake manifold, the IAT sensor helps in optimizing engine performance, especially under different driving conditions. When the IAT sensor reading is below the acceptable threshold of 0.08 volts, this triggers diagnostic trouble code P0112, alerting the driver that there may be an issue with the sensor or its circuit. It's essential to address this error swiftly to maintain engine efficiency and overall vehicle performance. Several factors may contribute to the activation of DTC P0112. First, poor electrical connections or loose terminals at the MAF sensor or IAT sensor could cause intermittent failures, leading to inaccurate voltage readings. Second, the IAT sensor itself may be defective. This can happen due to wear and tear or exposure to extreme conditions, resulting in an incorrect voltage signal being sent to the PCM. Third, issues with the powertrain control module, PCM, can also lead to erratic behavior or unexpected response from the IAT sensor. Each of these components needs to be thoroughly checked to determine the source of the low voltage condition in the IAT sensor circuit. When the DTC P0112 is present, you may experience several noticeable symptoms. First, the vehicle may exhibit poor engine performance, characterized by hesitation during acceleration or sluggishness. It can also lead to suboptimal fuel combustion, resulting in increased emissions due to unburnt fuel. Moreover, you may notice a decrease in fuel efficiency as the engine is unable to optimize the air-fuel mixture properly without accurate temperature readings. The vehicle's diagnostic system may trigger a check engine light to alert the driver about the issue. Therefore, these symptoms warrant immediate attention to ensure compliance with emission regulations and to optimize engine performance. Begin the troubleshooting process for DTC P0112 by turning the vehicle to the on mode to initiate the diagnostic checking procedure. Once the vehicle is in this state, use the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to verify the electrical signal and threshold parameters related to the IAT sensor. Specifically, you are looking for the voltage from the IAT sensor to be less than 0.08 volts. If the current condition does match this threshold, it confirms that the failure is present. At this point, if the conditions do not match, it suggests that the system may be functioning intermittently, leading to potential issues with connections or terminals at the MAF or IAT sensor, which will need to be further investigated. Proceed to turn the vehicle to the off or lock mode to prepare for the next diagnostic step. After the vehicle is completely off, disconnect the connector of the MAF sensor/IAT sensor 1 with the 5P connector. This step is crucial as it isolates the sensor from the circuit, allowing for a more accurate diagnosis. Once you have disconnected the IAT sensor, turn the vehicle back to the on mode and check the IAT sensor voltage again using the HDS. If the readings continue to reflect less than 0.08 volts, you can proceed to the next troubleshooting step. Otherwise, if the reading returns to normal conditions, it indicates that the MAF sensor/IAT sensor 1 may need replacement. To carry out the final troubleshooting step, turn the vehicle to the off or lock mode. This is essential for ensuring that all electrical systems are reset prior to checking for continuity. Next, jump the SCS service check signal line using the HDS and wait for more than 1 minute to stabilize the electrical system. Once you have done this, disconnect the PCM connector E, ADP, to further isolate the circuitry involved in the diagnostic process. With the PCM disconnected, check for continuity between the test points specified. Test point 1 corresponds to the MAF sensor IAT sensor 1 5P connector number 1, while test point 2 connects to the vehicle's body ground. If continuity is present, it indicates a short in the ITA1 wire that needs to be repaired. Conversely, if no continuity is found, the ITA1 TA wire is deemed functional, and further actions involving authorized service documents or a known good PCM are warranted. Once you have completed the necessary repairs, it is vital to conduct a final verification to ensure that the issue is completely resolved. Begin by inspecting all connections related to the IAT sensor and ensure there are no loose terminals. Follow up by rechecking the voltage of the IAT sensor to confirm that it is now operating above the 0.08 volts threshold. Additionally, verify that the PCM is functioning correctly. This may involve checking for fault codes again and ensuring that there are none present, as the absence of DTC P0112 will confirm that the repair was successful and the vehicle's systems are operating as intended. This verification step is critical in maintaining vehicle reliability and performance. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P0112 or similar issues, incorporating regular preventive maintenance is integral. Start by conducting routine inspections of all electrical connectors, particularly those associated with the IAT sensor and MAF sensor. Ensuring that all connections are secure can significantly reduce the risk of intermittent electrical failures. Additionally, perform regular checks on the function of the IAT sensor and other related sensors to catch failures before they escalate into a major issue. Consider implementing a schedule for the replacement of worn-out components, particularly sensors that are exposed to environmental stressors. This proactive approach will ultimately save time, reduce costs, and enhance the longevity of your vehicle. In summary, DTC P0112 signifies a low-voltage condition in the IAT sensor circuit, which is crucial for proper engine performance. A systematic troubleshooting approach can effectively diagnose and rectify the underlying issues, whether it be electrical connections, faulty sensors, or PCM problems. Understanding the importance of monitoring the IAT sensor performance will assist in maintaining optimal engine efficiency and compliance with emissions standards. Furthermore, implementing preventive measures such as regular inspections and timely replacements of components will substantially enhance vehicle reliability. This comprehensive understanding and routine maintenance can ensure that your Honda Civic operates smoothly and efficiently. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.